my device for my customers. If this video or you are gonna be the first time doing this by yourself, I'm gonna show you step by step. I do have a lot of videos on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm gonna sound very repetitive due to it's very simple. It is the same steps, and also I'm gonna show you this new company, Us Mobile. I'm gonna SIM unlock my iPhone from T-Mobile. I'm gonna be using the Us Mobile. With the Us Mobile, you have two options: Super LTE, which is Verizon network, or regular LTE, which is T-Mobile network. So in this little package, you order from usmobile.com, and they send you this packet, and you can choose whatever signal is strong, whatever network is stronger on your city or your place. You can choose Verizon or T-Mobile. In my case, which is my SIM card, my phone is from T-Mobile. My best option for me is T-Mobile, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna use the Verizon one network. It is really cheap. I pay $25 a month, unlimited text, unlimited talk text, and 12 gigs of data. It is more than enough for me due to I'm always connected on Wi-Fi. $25, it's not too bad. And if you have an iPhone 12 series, you have 5G, okay? Just FYI. But enough of that. But you have a Gevey Pro. You recently purchased one for me. This is how I'm gonna send it to you, okay? I'm gonna send the Gevey Pro, which comes in one piece. This piece is for the iPhone. The single piece you can use for iPhones XS to 12 Pro Max, and then there's a little cut on the middle. If you have an iPhone 6S to X, you only need one piece, the one with the 6 pins. That's the one piece that we need, okay? The other ones is just a flopper that allow us for the iPhone XS and up, allow us to wrap the SIM card in half. So that's the reason why it's in two pieces, okay? Okay, so let's begin. So this is an iPhone 11 from T-Mobile. I already verified the IMEI number, and this phone is clean. And also I just updated it to the iOS 14.6 before I do anything. So it's very important for you to update your device before you do the unlocking. If not, you're gonna have problems, okay? So this is an iPhone 11 running on iOS 14.6, and that's it. Okay, so let's begin. Like I said, I got my active Us Mobile SIM card, which is from Verizon. I'm gonna put it in just to get the SIM not supported. And like I said, you can use whatever company you're willing to, but make sure you're using a GSM network. I know some Sprint users out there is still using Sprint, and for some reason this is no service, but that's because you're using a CDMA network. That's why. Sprint, Us Mobile, Strike Talk, and even Walmart. I think it's Walmart plans, family plans, something like that. They use like 3 different networks, and the better signal that tower you're gonna be receiving the service. I don't recommend to use those networks because what about you driving across town and the best connection is Sprint? Unfortunately, you won't be have any services. So I recommend, please always do some research, see what's available in your area, see whose network is best for you. Always go to AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile. And then if you want to do prepay, it's always Simple Mobile, Us Mobile, H2O, Cricket, Metro, Visible, and there's plenty of more. Those are they're working 100% on GSM networks. I know, like I said, I know there are some Sprint users out there. They're using the Sprint towers and getting the Sprint signal. If you're trying to do that, I recommend to switch to T-Mobile, which is now Sprint. But anyway, that's a different story. That's a network issue. What's next? I'm gonna grab my Gevey Pro. Like I said, it comes in one piece. It never is gonna show up in two pieces unless you made a mistake and you rip it in half by error. That's on you. That's an error user. That's a user error. But this is how your Gevey Pro is gonna come out. So with the little, you're gonna see this 6 pins. On the other side, it has like the logo, Gevey Pro. So I'm gonna flip it, and you see those 6 pins and the little flopper to your right. So I'm gonna grab my SIM card. I'm gonna put this half in the SIM tray carefully. It doesn't stay, so you have to grab it like that. And then I'm gonna put my US Mobile on top of it. I'm gonna flip it over to make it one piece. There's an extra that you can cut, like a little top on the top that you can cut. I don't recommend to cut anything, because if you cut, if you pull too much, you might damage the little chip on top and it won't detect any signal. So just leave it as it is. It won't bother the phone. It is made to fit like this. So just up to you. But I don't take it off. As you can see, I just flip it over and fold it in half, and I put it in. Very simple, just like that. Now I'm gonna wait for the menu. This menu. This is Gevey Pro version 14.2 for 5G. Okay, and in my case, you don't have to choose anything else. Before, it was like probably 6-7 months ago that you had to choose the phone. In this case, it's a T-Mobile phone. I had to choose T-Mobile, and then you had to go another menu and do something else. In this case, right now, you can choose Edit ICCID, this first option, or ICC mode. That's the only two things that you need to press, or you need to these only two options. In my case, because it's a brand new Gevey Pro, I don't know which number comes with it. So in my case, I'm gonna choose ICC mode, which is the second option. I'm gonna leave the menu right there. With the order, you will receive this little note. This says, thank you for your purchase. Make sure you update to iOS 14.6 or newer version. You can read it through. Just be careful. This can be please be advised the Gevey Pro is very fragile. Be careful when you pull it when you put it in your phone. And then on the bottom, I'm gonna give you this direction. When pop-up menu opens, select edit ICCID, okay? And then I'm gonna give you the ICC number so you can put it in. In my case, let me see, I already have the menu. If you have this problem that you wait too long and the menu is gone and you don't have any, you cannot bring the menu back, sometimes, not all the time, if I slide up, emergency, and I'm gonna hit pound and dial. Sometimes it brings the menu back, sometimes, okay? In this case, it didn't happen. So I'm gonna press emergency once again, start, call fail, but it's picking the signal, as you can see. Don't worry, if this is your problem that you're not able to bring the menu, no problem, that's really simple. I'm just gonna wait for the SIM not supported. It's gonna give you SIM not supported because we need to change the ICCID number that the Gevey Pro has. Probably has an old ICC number that was working 3 to 4 weeks ago. But if this is you, that you waited too long and the menu is gone and you don't know how to bring it back, or you don't have no idea, like I said, you have those two options. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't rely. If I were me, I don't rely on those two. I just gonna go. That's why I always have an extra SIM card. If you don't know, maybe a family member has another iPhone, here comes the menu comes up once again. Automatically came back. But anyway, just imagine that you're not able to bring the menu back and you always see SIM not supported. That's not a problem. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take my SIM card out. Okay. Very carefully. And then if you have another family member or another iPhone at the house or any other device with a SIM card, just use it for a little while and nothing happens to the SIM card, because we just need to bring the menu back, okay? So I'm gonna grab my T-Mobile. Let's use something else because we know the phone already is from T-Mobile. We need something else. Let's use Cricket, okay? I have an old Cricket card, SIM card, no service either. So don't worry, I just needed another SIM card to bring the menu back. So I'm gonna put my SIM card, and because this already has the shape, it's already have the shape because for the first time, so let's make it easy on you. So I'm gonna grab my Cricket, put it in. I'm gonna wait for the menu once again. I'll put dismiss, open, and then continue. There is the menu. In this case, like I said before, the only two options you need to choose is ICCID mode or edit ICCID. In this case, we need to change it. So I'm gonna hit edit, and I'm gonna, based on the note that I'm gonna send you in the number, make sure you have the number. And this, in my case, I just only need to change the last 4 numbers. So I'm gonna delete the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna put the new numbers, 40, 43. And I always type another. I just type 0. If you're able to type another number, that means you put the number incorrectly. Okay, the number that is going to be on your note, or the number for the ICCID number, is the number. It's a perfect number that fits, and it doesn't allow you to type anymore. it says no service because the Cricket has no service. So now you are completely configured the Gevey Pro with the active ICCID. So what I do, I'm gonna take this off very carefully. I'm gonna put away my Cricket. Let me close everything here, and then I'm gonna put it back, my Gevey Pro, very carefully, like that. And I'm gonna use my original card. Here again, you can see iPhone 11 network, US Mobile. You see it? US Mobile. So that's about it. Let me make a test call real quick.
Hi there. You've reached US Mobile. We know you've got a million things going on right now. We'll be here in just a few moments to...
US Mobile. With this Gevey Pro, you can continue doing new updates to the latest iOS. I do not recommend to do any updates via iTunes, or if you're gonna reset to new, for some reason you had to reset your phone to new, you will lose the unlock as well. So do not update via iTunes and do not update to new, or you will lose your unlock and you have to redo everything again, okay? So what I do, I just go to settings. If you want to continue doing the new updates via Wi-Fi, that's the way to go. Wi-Fi, if I go to settings and then where it says software update, click on it and make sure you got it on. Both of them, download iOS updates, install iOS updates, and it says that your iPhone, in order to be updated to the latest iOS, you always have to be connected to Wi-Fi. It usually happens at midnight and you have to be connected to Wi-Fi. If you're not connected to Wi-Fi, the system will not download the new iOS until it takes any Wi-Fi, because they don't want to eat all your data at once and it's going to take forever to download. So as long as you have a Wi-Fi at home or at work or school or Starbucks or whatever place you're at, everything needs to be Wi-Fi, okay? So this is, I highly recommend just to leave it on, and you don't have to worry about the new iOS when it comes back. I don't know, when it comes back, can be iOS, I don't know, 14.7 in a few weeks. Just make sure you got it on and you don't have to worry about anything else, because the phone is going to be doing everything by itself, and the Gevey Pro will be continue working as long as it's in. So make sure do not reset to new or update via iTunes, or you will lose the unlock. As long as you have your settings on your update, on your updates, you shouldn't have any problems. Okay, just make sure you turn it on, and then iOS on as well, and you're ready to go, and you will be able to continue doing new updates on the future. That's about it, guys. This is how I do my unlocks for my customers. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me a DM. I'm gonna drop the link. You can get on Amazon, or you can go to on my website. Always free shipping in the US, and also always try to provide the latest active ICCIDs on the market. Well, private ones for my customers. Also, you can find those online. But yeah, that's my main channels, Amazon or my website. I will posting later on a few more other videos, but for now, that's it. That's just how I do it. Hope you like it. I hope it's very helpful for you. Like my video, share it. Like I also have a YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, I have lots of videos how to do everything. That's about it, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.